Welcome students. Today I have come with a new topic from your grammar book, tense. Okay. Now today we will discuss the first part of tense. What is tense? Okay. So tense is used to denote the time of an action, isn't it? Time of an action means whatever action we are doing, that is noted by the tense, whether we have done in previous, in the past, or we will do in present or in future. Okay, so this is the tense. There are three main tenses forms. Okay, there are three types of tenses. First is the tense, that is the action which we are doing in present, that is the present tense. The action which was done in previous, that is past, that is the past tense. And the action which will be done in future, coming, isn't it? Not today, but will come tomorrow, that is the future tense. Understand? So these tenses are again subdivided into four forms, isn't it? Each and every tenses are subdivided into four forms. That is the simple, the continuous, and the perfect, and the perfect continuous. Okay, all the three tenses, that is the present tense, the past tense, and the future tense, all three tenses are again subdivided into four different forms. That is a simple form, that is a continuous form, and perfect form, and the perfect continuous form. So today in this video I will discuss with you the present tense, isn't it? So, and in the next video again we will discuss further. So let's see the first today the present tense. What is present tense? The present tense means the action which we are doing today, isn't it? That is in present. Whatever action we are doing in present, that is a present tense. Again, present tense is divided into four parts. That the first one is the simple present tense. So let's see what is simple present tense. Simple present tense means the action which are going on every day, the habitual action, isn't it? Which a person do every day, that is called the simple present. For example, he goes to school means the action is going on every day. When a action which goes every day, that comes in simple present. Okay, so see the use of simple present. The simple present tense to indicate an action that takes place now in the present. Okay, just now I said the action whatever it is done in the present are simple present. For example, he goes to school every day, so the action is going on every day in present, that is a simple present. I write diary at night means the person is writing every day diary, so this is the habit of a person. It is also a simple present tense. Now next use of simple present is to express a habitual action. Okay, just now I said the habitual action is also expressed through simple present, like he goes to office by car. That means a person is going to office every day by car, so it is a habit. It's a habitual action. To express scientific facts and general truths, so for expressing any of the scientific facts, realities, or the general truths, we use the simple present tense. For example, the sun gives us light and energy. That means the sun, this is also the habit of sun, that every day sun gives light and energy, and it will always be in simple present. Okay, the simple present tense, that is a general truth, will never be in the past form. Remember this one, sun rises in the east. We will never write sun rised in the east, isn't it? It always comes in the simple present tense. Now next use of simple present is in proverbs. Okay, in proverbs also we are using the simple present tense, saying as they refer to permanent truths. For example, see here, a stitch in time saves 9. All glitters are not gold. To express natural qualities and professional activities. Sugar tastes sweet. That is a natural quality. If you want to express the quality of any of the object, anything, Okay, the natural quality, then we use the simple present. A doctor treats patients. Okay, in this way you can use any of the example. This is the professional quality. Now next, okay, formulas. So what is the formula of simple present tense? You have to remember for your lifetime. Okay, so the very important thing, subject plus V1. V1 means the present form of the verb. Okay, or V5 means S or ES form of the verb. We will use according to the subject plus object. So you have to remember that first of all we have to see whether the subject is in the first person, second person or third person, or singular or plural. According to that we will use the verb. So Ravi here is the third person singular form. Ravi eats mango. Here I have used here eats, that is a present form of the verb plus S, that it is called V5. Okay, V1 is the present form, V2 is the past form, V3 is the past participle form, V4 is the verb with the ing form. Okay, and V5 we are using as the verb with S or ES. You have to remember this one. So V5 we are using with the third person singular number. When the subject is in the third person singular, then we use V5. Here Ravi is the third person singular and in subject. So eats is the V5 form which is used here in the simple present tense, and mango is the object. Another example is used here, first person, that is I eat mango. Here I is the first person. So here it will be used as eat V1 form, not eats. Okay, you must have read in subject verb agreement also that when the subject is in the first form, first person, then the verb will be V1. Okay, eat. Now next formula you have to by heart or write in your copy. Okay, now next is the second part of the tense, that is the present continuous tense. Okay, present continuous tense means the action which is going on now. For example, that I am teaching you now, you are listening, or you are seeing the videos of my topic. Okay, whatever I am teaching. So the action which is going on now, just now, is the present continuous tense to express the action going on at the time of speaking. Okay, just now I am telling at the time of I am telling you, that means this is the action going on. Example, she is playing, he is reading book. Here the formula for the present continuous tense is subject plus is am are. According to the subject you have to use plus verb, that is the ing form. Okay, just now I told you ing form of the verb is V4. Okay, don't forget it, plus object. Now next is the present perfect tense. Okay, now what is present perfect tense? Present perfect tense means the action which was started today and now it is completely over. Okay, means in the present only, today it was started and now it is fully completed. That is the present perfect tense. Okay, to indicate an action that has just been completed. So example is he has written the letter. So from this sentence we understand that today he has started before some time and now he has completed writing the letter. So this is the present perfect tense, and the formula for this is subject plus has or have. According to the subject I have to use has or have plus V3 form of the verb. V3 is the past participle form, just now I told you before, plus object. Okay, and remember, subject, according to subject we have to use has or have. That means I will use I have. Okay, you have. But if the subject is he, she, it or any name, then has is used. Okay, and if it is they, then have is used. When it is we, then have is used. For example, see, Sheena has completed the engineering course. Here Sheena is the third person singular, so has is used. Okay, that means has is only used when it is third person singular, and with others, all the subject, we are using have. Okay, don't forget this one and write the formulas also. Now next is the present perfect continuous tense. So what is present perfect continuous tense? Present perfect continuous tense means this action which was started before, okay, in the past. Means maybe yesterday or week ago or month ago, means it was started before or long ago, but now it is continued till now, means the action is going till now. For example, your father has been working in an office since for 2 years or for 10 years, okay, or I have been brushing my teeth since 7 o'clock, means when means the action was started before, but now till now it is continued, not the action is not completed. That is the present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so here it is written to denote an action which started in the past and still continuing. Okay, still it is action is going on. For example, he has been working since last month, means the person, he is still working, isn't it? But the work he has started last month. Raju has been playing for an hour, means Raju is still playing, but he has started playing before an hour. So here, when, on one more thing you have to remember, when in a sentence you see that since or for is there and has been or have been is there, then it is in the present continuous perfect continuous tense. Okay, it is also used with time phrases like since, for, all day, all week. Okay, just now I told you example is the child has been playing all day. So here the formula for this present perfect tense is subject plus has been or have been. Okay, have been will also be there when it is first or second person, then we will use have been. Okay, plus V4 ing form. Okay, just now I told V4 means the ing form of the verb plus object. So write this one. I have missed one writing here have. You will write here has or have been. Okay, now next is, so these are the tenses: simple present, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. Okay, you write all the formulas clearly in your copy and all the examples also you write it, and then do some worksheets from any of the grammar book. You can take the help and write some sentences from that. Then you will get a lot of, because you need a lot of practice to have a proper command on the tense. Okay, so in the next video I will discuss with you the past tense or okay, and all the different forms of the past tense. Till then you do all these things. Okay, and if you have any of the queries, any of the doubt, you can write in the comment box also. I will reply you. Okay children, till then goodbye and do the exercises. Okay, thank you.